It's all from the community. It's all a sign of thanking me for good work. So those are the things that belongs to the Whole Elephant Institute. That's Whole Elephant Institute's resource. Those were all records of my hard work throughout my 18 years. All the documents over there, it's all the Whole Elephant Institute's documents. Do you know what I mean? You think about, can I just pretend I'm the tenant? I can't. The truth is that the whole place is all 18 years of my good work. All signs of my 18 years of good work. You think about the value of it? Huge, right? And I cannot afford to let them randomly mess it up. Understand what my point is? Even though I can quickly go in there and grab things we need, that's my right. But I have no position to run away. For what? The children call me auntie. Love me like crazy. And during the pandemic, when the little girl sees people dying, she comes into the room, auntie, if my mom and dad die, would you take care of me? Right? So this is the trust that I'm receiving from a little girl. Can I just run away from the trust? I cannot run away from that trust. What kind of trauma is going to bring to that girl's heart if I run away? And what she thinks about me. She doesn't understand who I am. If the parents keep on telling them, auntie wants our money. So the girls are, why auntie wants our money? She started to have problem with me, right? So I told her, she said, Dad told me that you want our money. I said, no, I don't want your money. Okay, I've been giving money, right? Giving resource. So this kind of thing, the children, then this time the mother used the kid to say that she commits suicide. Even by today, I don't know whether she truly, on another occasion, was so sad seeing auntie being tried to be forced out, she was having crazy thoughts or not. I don't know, but how the mom comes up with that lie must have something to do with that girl being very upset. Because 2021, grandma treated me so bad that I had to leave. And I found a new place. And I spent two weeks, bag by bag, relocating to my new place. And that girl cried to the parents. That's my auntie. I want the auntie to come home. This is my auntie's home. That little girl told the mom and dad. The mom and dad had no solution for all that. They had to beg me to go back. And it was raining outside. Darren and his wife Wang Fen had to drove to my new place. Bags and bags, packages and packages, shipped me back to home. And they made the grandma to apologize to me. But my grandma said, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Excuse me for my rudeness. I don't mean it. I love you. I said, no problem. I'm home. You know what I mean? So this all happened. Everything was beautiful. I returned everything. Even grandma was always rude. She could not control her temper. I forgive her. I don't get into argument with her. This time, I really don't know what's happening. The problem is that I have no idea what is now causing grandma and now they truly becoming very firm. I think Jian Xinbao is behind. Yeah. Now Jian Xinbao, why he becomes so evil? I think Chinese government is now again trying to through Jian Xinbao to make me lose. They think that that's my only place I can live. I have no income, I have no money, and they also, Jian Xinbao called Mr. Allen. Mr. Allen, don't donate anything to the Whole Elephant Institute. Let's work together to force her to go see a doctor. So Mr. Allen says to Noah, I cannot donate to support your mom right now because Jian Xinbao told me that I cannot donate. You know? Noah told me that. So I know that Jian Xinbao is orchestrating something and they try to force me to go see a doctor. That will justify that he never did anything illegal towards me. You know, his action is to try to justify that he didn't fake a medical diagnosis. He was truly concerned about my mental health. Now, you consider that I'm showing evidence that, you know, I'm still concerned about your mental health. So I will tell the owner of the house that, hey, my sister is mentally ill. So if he keep on telling the owner that the sister is mentally ill, in America, nobody dare to have a mental ill patient live in the house. Who knows a mental ill patient suddenly with a knife and kill anybody? And Doreen is super nervous about it. Fujianese people particularly is nervous about mentally ill people. I know that. So I think this time it's truly Jianxinbao, according to my insight meditation, you know, looking at the whole situation. I think the whole thing went wrong. It's purely Jianxinbao's fault.
Yeah, but so why the police do not answer? You ask them, who tell your mental problem and who tell the suicide, the small girl.
Yeah.
You ask the police, but they do not answer.
They don't answer.
That's problem.
Yeah, we try to file a case for the police, right? To investigate, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to take our case. I filed at NYPD Internal Affairs Office. They said give me back information within 3 weeks. They haven't given me anything.
Yeah.
So the entire NYPD police as if they are not willing to help us.
So can you know the fact?
Court. Take them to court. The judge will ask them questions. That's the only way. I know I have the police officer's video. So I have that police officer's picture who involved in handcuffing me. So I have that picture. The court can investigate and take that police officer to court and ask him why you know, you decided to ship Dr. Lotus King Weiss into mental hospital.
Yeah.
And then he said, because who told me that she's a mental patient, I'm concerned about her health. Then we know the truth. Do you know what I mean? And then the judge will ask him, why that day you got 10 police officers and 2 ambulances show up on the site? What did they say to you through 911 call? Then he will say, the mother and the father claimed, or whoever claimed that their daughter is committing suicide.
Yeah, so.
And it's due to Dr. Lotus King's harassment. That's why we showed up.
So,
you know, those has to be done. You know.
Doron, he knows, but you, why you asked Mr. Doron? What's the situation at that day?
At this point, because Doron has a lawyer, the lawyer instructed Doron and his wife, do not talk to me at all. It's all legal issues. So between me and Mr. Doron to converse like you and me, just communicate, turns into a legal problem. I'm not supposed to talk to Doron. He not supposed to talk to me. Because each one of us right now in the court, each one of us have listed with a lawyer. Once you have a lawyer, you cannot talk to each other according to the lawyer's instruction, because the lawyer is concerned between the two communication will interfere with their legal service.
Yeah.
So at this point, I cannot find any information.
No, you
okay.
Okay. Lunch and
then we go to get the key for the Manhattan office.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it correct?
Yeah, it's correct.
We do need to have.
Yeah, we must do that.
Yeah, that's already done. Money is already paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Dr. Wang truly is someone need an attorney to protect her, correct?
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our decision as leaders. I'm recording it.
Yeah.
Our my proposal for the next step, because I'm gonna send it to all our team members about what's going on. Okay, my proposal is the following. Number one, Dr. Wang truly needs to be protected by FBI. Because the Chinese government is trying to target Dr. Wang and try to ship her back to China. And this effort never has stopped. And especially now manifesting into this whole Elephant Institute Flushing Office case. So this has to be build a case, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be a legal case against the CCP government due transnational repression. So it's a criminal problem.
Mm-hmm.
So that is basically my job, to file a FBI report that CCP government is using Dr. Wang's parents and brother, and even Mr. Allen, and try to use Mr. Noah to lure Dr. Wang to go to live with Jianxing, and Jianxing then will ship Dr. Wang into a mental hospital, and then they will claim Dr. Wang to be mental, and then they will ship Dr. Wang to China. That has been their always plan. I also know that they even already prepared a house for Dr. Wang in China. They bought a house. They bought a real estate property for Dr. Wang to return to China. And the Wuxi government already promised Dr. Wang's parents to give Dr. Wang an entire research center to run. Okay, that's why Dr. Wang's parents and brother thought Dr. Wang is mentally ill, because they thought, Wuxi government is going to give you a lot of power and money while you don't go back to China. And Dr. Wang's parents, they also want the daughter to do filial piety. And Dr. Jian Xinbao is a son, and they thought, our daughter already got divorced by the husband, and then she needs to come back to China. If she comes back to China, then her children will love her, so the children will also come to see Mama. So then they will be able to control Dr. Wang and the kids all together. Do you know what I mean? Their goal is to be loyal to the CCP, and then they want to get Dr. Wang and both Noah and Miss Lotus Blossom Weiss. That's their goal. They are holding on to this dream. That's why in no case, whatever I told them about the truth, they don't want to listen anymore. Okay, so they are totally controlled by the CCP government, because the 610 office gave them gifts and let them continue to find out what Dr. Wang is doing in America. That's why Falun Gong practitioners, nobody wants to associate with me, because they think that behind me is the CCP government. They even view me as a spy. Okay, so that's exactly the reason I don't contact the Falun Gong practitioners that much, because I'm concerned my phone is, any unsafe or this and that. Do you know what I mean? So I don't do that. Yeah. But right now, I think FBI really needs to know about the very urgent situation. You, right now, also need to be protected. Anybody who associates with me that is already visible, FBI need to provide 100% protection. Agree or not? Yeah. So that's one thing. And so the other thing about that place, I'm waiting for the attorney to call me, the courthouse attorney to advise me what's my right.